Perk says, where should someone looking to get started in buying and breaking out collections go to find collections for sale? That's the golden ticket question right there. Because if there was a clear answer, I mean, everybody would be going there to buy the collection. So what advice would you give somebody with all that said?
This won't be the answer you're looking for, but for me, it's all word of mouth at this point. When I first started, I was really hustling. I mean, going to garage sales and Craigslist, which, 9 out of 10 don't pan out. Going to card shows, looking for dealers who would try to bulk out some stuff. It was really tough to find, but over time, it's just become word of mouth. Almost all the collections. I mean, I get a lot of collections through my channel, but more than half are just word of mouth. Hey, my buddy sold you a collection last month. He said you were fair. So I think it's a snowball effect. You're gonna have to hustle at first, and then once you get a few going, then they'll recommend it. And then a lot of people have repeat. A lot of people are repeat sellers as they'll sell collections. So that's how a lot of it comes in.
Exactly. I think the best advice is you've got to hustle in your own region, whether that's, putting an ad on Craigslist, I guess, in the US, or Facebook Marketplace, or Kijiji in Canada, or whatever it's called, wherever you are, kind of online classifieds that you're buying. Hopefully someone reaches out to you, and then the snowball starts rolling as they start to tell their friends, and you get referrals. And, the more kind of first interactions you have, the more referrals you'll get from them, and the bigger and faster you can grow that end of your business. So that's kind of and that would answer Lashwine's question too. Although he takes it a bit further. He says, would you have a recommendation on the dollar value amount of inventory plus cash on hand before going full time as a card dealer? It's a tough question because everyone's resources are different, right?
Yeah, I would say it all. Yeah, exactly. I would say it all depends on your personal situation. If you can afford to go for 6 months without doing, having a great income, then I would say you don't need a lot. But if you can't, then you do. I started with very little cash, but I had a massive collection. So I sort of, I'd been collecting 20 years when I started dealing. So I had inventory to start. I would say it's a good industry that you can start part-time and, go to a show once in a while. You don't need to quit your job or anything. You can start part-time and see if you can snowball something there. That's basically what I did. I was doing it part-time. And at some point I was like, you know what? I'm doing pretty well with cards. I'm enjoying it more than my other career. I'm just going to commit all my time to cards. And I was fairly confident when I actually made that switch that it was going to work, because I had already been doing it part-time a long time. So I would almost recommend, doing it that way, unless you're in a really great financial spot where you don't even need that.
Yeah. It's a tough question to answer. I think it's just everyone's situation is going to be so unique. But listen, you can start small with $1,000 of inventory. You can start modest with 25,000, or you can go big, and it depends what your financing situation is like as well, or your finances, or how set up you are.